Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and we have a super cute, easy project today. This is a graduation hat slash gift box. Now, this is so easy to make. You can make it in your school colors that you need. The tassel, I will show you how to make that and hook everything up. So let's get started. These are easy, easy, easy. Alright, first you will need a piece of, this one I'm going to make black and white. You will need a piece of paper, cardstock, 5.5 by 5.5. Then you're going to need a piece that is 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Then you're going to need one piece that is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. You can get all of this out of one piece of cardstock and still have some left over. Alright, we're going to take our 5.5 by 5.5 piece, put it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 1 inch all the way around. Okay, lay that one aside. Take your 5 1/8 by 5 1/8 piece, and you're going to score at 3/4 all the way around. Okay, and that is the scoring for now. So we'll put that away. We'll grab our scissors, our bone folder. Okay, go ahead and fold and burnish all your score lines. On both pieces. Now what you want to do is take one of them and start at the little score line, and you're going to cut up, and then you're going to cut just a little sliver out of it, just like that. See that little sliver that we cut out? Just a tiny sliver. And then do the same on the other side of that square. Just a little sliver. So you're going to do that on the 4 corners. So cut up the score line, make sure you take the sliver out of this piece, not this piece, but this piece, just like that. And then on the side, do it on the opposite side. Don't come over here and do it again. Do it on the opposite side. There, your little sliver here. And then go ahead and do that on this one too. And just have that one taken care of. Okay, got all of those cut. Get that trash out of our way. And now we're going to put some glue on these sides right here. I'm going to make this box. So I'm going to put a good bit of my, you could use double-sided tape for this if you wanted. I don't think this is going to hold anything that is so big that it's going to take double-sided tape, but you could use that, certainly. And just make sure that your corners meet to put them together. So put that in, bring your corner over until you get it right up there at the edge of that score line, and then press them together. And then you're going to do the same on the other end. just put that up to the corner, press it down, the same there, and press it. So you've got some nice corners. So there's the bottom of your box all put together. And let's go ahead and squirt a little bit more glue right in there. And right there. It's good of this fine tip. Love my fine tip glue. And we do still have these in stock. We have plenty of glue tips in stock and all of the sizes of the glue. So if you want those, go on over to the .com and get them. The link is below. Okay, now let's put the top together. We're going to do the same thing. Put a little glue right there, a little glue right there. I'm going to make sure I run it up to the edges this time. And then you're just going to fold that up. Fold that one up. Do the same thing to the other end. Just fold that one up like that. And that one. So you have all of your box top and bottom put together. So there's the box and the top all finished. And now what we're going to do, this is going to be our actual hat part. This part, I don't know what you call the top part of the graduation hat, but that's what that's going to be. So we want to mark the center of this, and since it is cut at 4 3/4, our center would be 2 3/8. So we want to mark the center 2 3/8 right here, and find the center this way, 2 3/8 right here. So there is our center right there. Okay, go ahead and heat your hot glue gun up because you'll need that in just a moment. Cut you a piece of your twine, your baker's twine, whatever you have that you're going to use to make your tassel with. You're going to need one piece that is approximately maybe 11 inches long, the other piece that is about 9 inches long. Cut 2 of those pieces, and then cut you a piece of really thick chipboard or something that won't have a lot of give to it. That's about 3 3/4 inches long. Doesn't matter, it can be 2 inches wide, something like that. This is just going to be used to wrap your string around or your twine around. Start at the bottom, and then you're going to wrap this until you get it to the point to where you think it's thick enough for your tassel. This again will depend on how thick you want your tassel and how thick your baker's twine or your twine that you're making it out of, whatever is. This is not really thick baker's twine, so I'm probably going to wrap it about 20 to 25 times, just until I see that it's a pretty good thickness. So that looks pretty good right there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it comes down to the bottom, and then I'm going to clip that off. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take my shortest string, I'm going to put it through here, behind there, and I'm going to pull it all the way up to the top. Make sure that it's kind of even, and then I am going to tie a square knot really, really tight. Make sure that you pull it tight. This will make a difference in how your tassel looks. And excuse my inky fingers, I have been working on another project that has gone up, so you will see that one in a little bit. Alright, when you get that tied, you can go ahead and pull that off. And just make sure that your little knot's up at the top. Then you're going to take this other piece of twine that you had, or baker's twine, whatever, and you're going to start it at the bottom, just kind of lay it down there at the bottom. You're going to come up to about 1/2 inch down from that top part, and then you're just going to start wrapping this around. This is going to make the little head of the tassel. And I wrap it, you know, I pull it pretty tight. Okay, so I wrap it about 3 or 4 times, just like that. Makes that little head pop up there. And then just bring that piece back up and tie a square knot. Tie it really tight so that that will hold. Okay, so there is your tassel. Now all we need to do now is just pull all of those strings down to the bottom, and I'm going to see if these scissors will cut this. I didn't bring my material scissors in here, but I think Tim Holtz should do it. Oh yeah. So just trim all those off. I just pulled them, you know, pulled them up together and just cut across. Just get them straight. So there's our tassel. Super cute. And now, let's get this out of the way. Now what you need to do is take, hold on. There we go. Take these pieces that you had hanging there and just decide, what I do is I lay it on top of the box like that, and I just kind of decide how low I want it to hang, and I think that's about right. I don't want it to hang any lower than that. So I don't need to trim mine or anything. So then I take a big glob of hot glue. First I'm going to get those straightened out. I take my hot glue and I put a glob right there in the center over that mark that we made, and I just press that down into it. And just bring your little stray pieces around and glue those down so that they won't stick out. Okay, then I take a black button, just a regular kind of button, and I fill it with hot glue on the bottom, and then I sit it right on top of that twine and just press it down. Now, of course, you can get all these hot glue strings off by just blasting it with your heat tool in a little bit. As soon as it cools off, that's not a problem. I take, if I have one that's just a stray string there or a piece I need to get out, I just take my little pokey tool and I just pull it out that way. But you can clear all of that up with your heat tool as soon as this kind of dries up a little bit. Okay, and then all you need to do when you get that button on there is just take the top off of your box, turn this over, put the glue on the top of your box, and then just center it on your hat top. Just kind of center it up. I hope my head wasn't in the way. And then just press that down. And there you have it. Super quick, super easy. Love them. I think I am going to get plenty of these for graduation this year. I think they're adorable. I'm making one in all of the colors of all the invitations that I have received so far. But I think they're adorable. They're cute. You could put a gift card in them, put money in there, just whatever. So there you go. That is super simple, super easy, but a lovely gift. Okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and please share our videos on all your social medias. That just helps us out a little bit to get the word out there, and we will really appreciate it. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.